All right, so we got this kit today. I'm gonna show what I got and everything, and I'll explain who I got it from, where I got it from. I'm just kind of fitting it, and as you all know, I cut it off. The day I ordered the kit, I cut the front end off of the car. So I kind of just eyeballed it, was leaving my marks a little long, but it turns out that my lines, had I just cut it on the lines, would have been right where he was calling for it to be cut, which, you can kind of see, kind of where it makes sense for it to go. So that wasn't very hard, but I left it, maybe 1/8 of an inch long, that way I could grind it clean and flat. So I got this top one is the only one that I got pretty much ground down to where I want it. I just got to clean up around it to weld it and whatnot. The one thing I don't really do in life is weld. I can, but something like this, I'm not gonna. I don't own a welder, but I got a buddy that's gonna come over with his welder and get it all welded in for me and everything. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on here. We've been waiting on this front end. This is the reason why I started the channel. I was like, oh cool, we'll do some videos. My son-in-law was like, you should do YouTube videos. I was like, whatever, and it's not that bad. It takes some time. As you all know, I don't really do a lot of video editing. I just do a video and post it. Some people are like, oh, so because a lot of people want an edited video start to finish, and that's all good, but I'm too impatient for that. I feel like I'll do what I do today, and we'll get a video posted of what I do today, and go from there. I don't know. Comment on here and let me know what you guys prefer. Edit the videos and hold out for a week or whatever until I get the whole video, and I'll cut it out and edit it. Obviously, I don't do bolt like videos anyway. I just kind of show what I got going on in my garage, and I just got like some makeshift stuff kind of holding it up right now. I'm trying to get it mocked up the best I can for when my buddy comes over to weld it. That's probably be all he's got to do, so I'm getting it the best I can. I'm sure he'll probably want to do a little more prep work on it and all that. Like I said, I don't do any welding. I'm gonna buy one, and I'm gonna get on top of the welding game here, but for now, it is what it is. I work with clamps and magnets, and I'll try to get this thing as close to what I believe will be ready to weld on. Obviously, there'll be some tweaking going on. Once we can get it tacked in place, then we can kind of manipulate it a little better than trying to rest it and clamp it like I'm doing. So, yeah, I'll just get you guys off of there and kind of show you what I got going on so far, and what I got to do to it and all that. Yeah. Alright, so basically this is where I have my line right here. As you can see, I'm probably going to take it down just a touch farther. I got a couple little whoop-de-doos over here. But yeah, that's basically where that's going to go. And then this one, I've got some more cleaning up to do on it. I'm going to cut this back. I had to manipulate this to sit flush, so I'm just going to tweak this in a little more, get that to sit nice and flush. And then it just comes up here, fits nice. I don't think it's rocket science. I've never done one. But I do know that what I want that to sit nice and flush, so I have to bang it around. He gave me measurements and the instructions, and the measurement he told me to take, I think, is from here to here. There's also a measurement from this square hole here to here. But yeah, it was like 16 and an eighth or something, and that's like exactly where my line's at. But that's how I left it, because I wasn't sure, and I knew that would be plenty. So I'm going to grind that down, get it nice and straight and flat. I'm going to cut that, grind that all down. The only weird thing about mine, my K-member sits way forward from the shock tower, so I don't know if I'm going to have to drop that down when he welds it or not. I don't know. Well, I'll figure that out when I get there. So that's where it came from. He does them fully welded ones. I think that you just would have to weld here and here, because this does have all the other bars. That's pretty nice kit. There are local guys here that make them, and I really didn't think about it when I ordered it. I had somebody refer this guy to me, and he was running a sale on it at the time, so I was like, yeah, let me go with that real quick. But cool guy to deal with, messages you right back and all that kind of stuff, so pretty cool. So this is pretty much where we're at right now. I'm going to go ahead and grind this stuff down. I'm going to grind that, try to get that to sit nice and flat in there. I got to look and see if there's like a total measurement there, because I don't want to keep pushing that back farther and farther. I feel like it's sitting way back. It's sitting back about a 1/4 inch on my K-member as it is. So I don't know if my K-member's just that far forward, but it can't go back anymore. I mean, I might be able to scoot it back a little bit, but my motor is back pretty far. We might maybe see if the K-member will go back a little bit. Not a bad idea. But yeah, that's where we're at. Looks pretty good. It's nice. The welds look good on it. Hit them up if you need a front end kit. Alright, I got this top one all ground down. Got it sitting pretty good. I like it. It sits nice on the rail. This measurement here matches what the measurement should be. Obviously, I'm going to have to send this one back a little bit more. So I'll probably end up grinding another 1/8 of an inch. Probably take my line off of there. See if I can get it good. Probably take my line off, just to keep up with the measurements, what it should be. I got to do a little more prepping on this one. Get that one to sit as good as the other one. This one don't sit quite as good as the other one, so want it to be good. One thing that I'm not sure about, it's easier to see over here. I feel like I want to take this off. It's just a piece that's left over that goes forward from the original one. It's just like a little piece of metal that's just spot welded here. I don't know if I'm going to take that off or leave it on. I'm not sure yet. Might just leave it on. We'll see what happens when I clean it. Get it all cleaned up. Like I said, I'll probably take this one back another 1/8. Then I can get that one to sit flush against the shock tower once I get the grinding down there. Doing all this with the engine in doesn't make for easy, but it's happening. So keep you updated when we get the front going here. When we get the tacking it, we'll do some more videos. It's a pretty nice kit. Again, this is the guy. His name's Cody. Pretty cool guy. Hit him up. He does cages. He does cages, I know, for the Foxbody. He does cages for the SN95. I don't know exactly what else, but that's where I got this from. They come pretty well, packaged up pretty nice. Came pretty quick. He had a lot going on, a lot of orders to fill. I told him I wasn't in that big of a hurry, but from the time he hit me up, letting me know he was shipping it, it was here like in a day or two. He's down south somewhere, I think. I'm in Michigan, so. But yeah, we wasn't in a great big hurry to get it. We got a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna have to take all this off of here anyway and push the car back over. I'm supposed to have somebody coming over here tomorrow with that T-bucket, get that running for him, get it all wired up, get the lights all working on it. We'll do videos on that. It's a cool car. I haven't hit him up today to see what's going on, because if he doesn't show up tomorrow, I'm going to get this front end done. And I think next step is clean all this up real good, get it all prepped up, get a couple tacks on it. I don't know if I'm going to weld it solid or put the front end on before I weld it solid and check everything. Make sure everything's everything. I'm sure it'll be fine. Like I said, it's not rocket science. The tabs that go from here to the fender are pretty long. So, I mean, as long as it's close, I think. I like the way this side looks. That's nice and straight. The bottom bar is nice and straight. I need to line this one up a little better. See, it goes in just a little bit. And I don't think the angle is quite what it should be on that vertical one there. But yeah, can't wait to get it all together, get it all welded up. I'm gonna prep it and paint it red, match the car, get all that done, and then we'll be working on this thing all winter. All winter. She's almost ready to start back up. Just got the wiring on hooked, basically. Yeah, she's coming along. We've lost about 100 pounds off of this. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to do for you guys. When I take these back off, I'll take all the other bars out of that box there, and I'll throw them on the scale. I'll get a complete weight of every piece to this, and then I will compare it with what I cut off and let you guys know an exact number on the weight loss on it. If I remember correctly, I think it's like 12 pounds or 14 pounds or something like that. Might be more, I don't really, but that rings a bell for some reason. So yeah, we'll jump back on here when we make some more progress. We're gonna do them bottom rails. I'll show you what they look like once I get them all taken care of. But yeah, so that's where we're at with this right now. I'm probably gonna leave it here. I'll maybe work on the videos I did today, get them posted. You keep following along and like and subscribe for me. I appreciate that. I'm thinking about doing like a relay panel giveaway. Maybe once I hit 500 subscribers. I think I can do one at 500. So once we hit 500 subscribers, I'll come on here and I'll do a video and I'll show the relay panel and whatever. And we'll maybe do like the first 100 comments or something gets entered, and I'll write your name on a ticket, drop it in a bucket or something. I don't have the special wheel on the computer deal or none of that. So it's just going to be old school. I'll have my kid reach in the bucket and boom, we'll pull it out right here live or something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm trying to hit that 500 mark, and then it'll be 1,000 from there, and we're just trying to build this channel. I would like to be able to do things like that, and if I can start getting some kickback from YouTube, we'll do some things like that. We'll find cool things to give away on here and stuff like that. Got a lot of different things to do. A couple things that I wanted to do with the channel. You know, obviously once I get the followers and stuff like that, we can do more. We can do like, I don't know, maybe build a motor and raffle the motor off. If I can get YouTube to fund it, we'll do it. I'm cool with that. We'll do a start to finish video on the build, the whole build. You know, and we'll go as far as YouTube will allow us to. Obviously, I'm no rich guy. All my money's right there. But, you know, if I can get some kickback from YouTube to do something cool like that, I'm all in for it. Somebody will get something nice out of it. And we'll keep doing it and doing it and doing it as long as, you know, it's getting funded. That's what we'll do. I'm cool with that. I'm not here to try to get rich off YouTube or nothing like that. I think it would be cool to be able to build motors and educate, you know, younger guys that might want to work on their cars, or, you know, stuff like that. People that are scared to tear a motor down or try to get into it. Like when I was 15, I had a Foxbody just like this one. It was an '88. My neighbor gave me a 351 Windsor block. Well, it was like a motor. And I started taking it apart, and I got stuck at the harmonic balancer. I had no idea how to get the thing off. I had no clue, you know. I had nobody to say, hey, you know, you gotta get a puller and get that pulled off, and then get the crank out and get the block into the machine shop, you know. Had I had somebody telling me all that, I would have had a dope black notchback with a 351 Windsor in it back then, you know. So I think it's cool to be able to come on here and, you know, show people what you do. This front end kit, I've never done one before, and honestly, like I took some measurements for where my line was, where I cut it, and I did that before I ever even had the front end kit. I just kind of eyeballed, hey, this kind of looks like, you know, where it should be cut. I've seen a lot of them in real life, you know, in person. I was like, this looks like a good spot to cut it. I measured one side, I matched the other side, and left a little bit so I could grind it down to make it fit nice. And I've never done it, and I'm doing it, you know. It's just a matter of getting her done, you know. There's a lot of things that I've learned just by doing, and, you know, you just got people that they want to go on YouTube, and they want to see somebody do it and stuff like that. And you know, I do it a lot. I go on YouTube and look at videos to see how somebody else do this. Maybe there's an easier way. And a lot of times there is. And a lot of times it's nice to take 20, 30 minutes to watch somebody do something before you do it. Because then when you do it, you're like, oh yeah, boom, 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 boom. So I think it's a real cool tool. And, you know, I would like to get into build motors. And obviously, my pockets aren't deep enough to just sit here and do videos building motors. I got that little 6-cylinder out of that Traverse we're going to rebuild. I did get a new rod for it. And then I was cleaning up the other rods and checking them over. And I found one more that needs to be replaced. So I'm going to grab that. It's like almost like it's just a 6-inch small block Chevy rod, man. It's tapered up here because 6-cylinder, just one rod goes on the crank. They don't ride next to each other. I thought I had the crank in here, but they just go in their own journal like this. But yeah, I mean, 6-inch rod. It's pretty neat. So I can't wait to get this one going. I'm gonna do this one with my kid. I'll probably keep this for a shop truck or something, a minivan. I don't know what a Traverse is, but I know it's got 6 lugs and it's got some giant tires on it. I was like, man, this thing's built like a truck. But I think it's cool. I think it'll be cool. Rebuild this thing. We'll have to see if they sell some like performance camshafts or something for this, and we'll see if we can't step up the camshafts in it, put a little exhaust system on it or something. Cool little get around towner or something, run to the parts store with, or go get lunch or whatever, you know. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean that's what it's all about, trying to pass down the whole thing, you know. Sure, you can buy a crate motor, you know, but it's cool that if something goes wrong with my motor, guess what? I'm popping that baby out. So it's come out pretty easy now with this front end on there. I think that one bar that comes across is removable. I didn't think about getting the bolt together front. That way you can unbolt all that, and look, that thing just comes right out of there. Shit. But yeah, I mean, that's where we're at with it, you know. So, like, subscribe, share. We'll do something cool. Like I said, at 500 subscribers, I'm going to give away a 8 relay panel. Built by me. I mean, I'll even, whoever wins it, if they want me to do like solid color on the wires or whatever they, you know, I'll build it. You know, whatever colors that they need is on their switches, or, you know, if they just want it all blues and all whites, how the relays come, I can do it like that. But yeah, it'll probably just be one that I have on deck, standard 8 relay. It'll have a power lug, a negative lug, how I do it. It'll all be 25 amp buses and all that. Yeah, that's where we're at, man. Help me out. Let's see what we can do with this channel.